Hey everyone, welcome. We are out on the west side today talking about a brand new neighborhood, sort of new neighborhood called Talline. It's one of the very last neighborhoods to ever be developed on the west side that just aren't making any more homes over here. And today we've got a special guest. This is Cameron Curtis with Curtis Homes. He is actually, you're the developer here as well, and one of the primary builders. So we're really excited to have him. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into kind of our first question. So Cameron, tell us, really, first of all, thanks so much for making the time. I mean, this is amazing.
Thanks for having me.
This is great.
Yeah,
I've wanted to
really
have you on for a long time, and we're really glad you're here. So tell us what the whole grand vision is out here in Talline.
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, Talline is the last master plan community on the west side of Bend. It's the last large parcel within the urban growth boundary on the west side. And so we are honored and excited to bring in some of the best builders in the west side of Bend. Together, we partnered on this project. We've really envisioned a community that is diversified in architectural style, that features a lot of amenities, and it's just a great place to call home here on the west side.
Yeah, I mean, it really is cool. I mean, we'll get into the builders in a second, but can you tell us a little bit about, you know, the kinds of homes, the number of homes, maybe the phases, and kind of what are we going to expect to see when this is all completed?
Yeah, Talline is 74 acres, 224 home sites. There's a couple different styles of homes that are going to be going on. So we have just traditional single family detached homes. We have 11 architectural styles that those homes will be met in. Similar to Northwest Crossing and Discovery West, we have an architectural guidelines, dictates how we design homes, what they look like. We want a lot of diversity. That's why we've got those 11 different styles. So you'll see moderns and craftsmen, farmhouse, you know, different things like that. Scandinavian, something we're really excited about and bringing out more. We also have a townhome project, so there'll be 48 townhomes in the middle, along with a 5-acre commercial core. So it's actually the same size as Northwest Crossing commercials area, which a lot of people don't realize because it's kind of isolated in a long, fashion. We've got a little bit more of a central core. We're going to have 5 different commercial buildings. They'll be featuring restaurants, coffee shop, mixed-use component. A lot of them will have apartments up above, offices up above as well. We're doing 2 apartment complexes, 60 units total there. And then at the heart of Talline is going to be an 8-acre park. We've partnered with Bend Parks and Rec. Half of it, a little over half of it will be just natural with trail systems. There's going to be a pump track. There'll be another section of it that's a developed park. So kids,
my kids love the pump tracks. Exactly. They just got into the whole pump track thing like a month ago, and now they're like, let's go everywhere around town. It's got a pump track.
Exactly. So it's a great development, large in size, 224 homes total, 12 different phases. We're currently standing in phase 2. We're getting ready to break ground on phase 3, 4, and 5 next month. We're really excited about it. That's where we're going to be bringing in the commercial component, the townhome project. So there'll be a lot of new things happening here in the next couple of years.
So, phasing. How many phases are there total?
12 phases total.
Wow, okay. And so how long do you think that this development is really going to take from start to finish? When did you guys start officially?
Yeah, so we officially broke ground in 23. First home sales are happening here in 24. Our original plan was to be done by 2030. A lot of that is out of our control. We'll see how the economy goes. Right. We'll see the bigger scope of everything happening in the world right now. But I would say we've got, several years ahead of us, something in the 6 to 8. So.
6 to, yeah, I mean, obviously, interest rates have probably slowed things down a little bit in the last year or two.
There's just a lot of uncertainty in the market, and I think we'll see in the next coming months just a calmness come over things as interest rates start to stabilize and we get past some things in the world. It'll really open up, and we're excited about the future here.
Totally agree. So this is your development, right? And Legacy Development Group is your company that is developing stuff, right? So, and you're one of the builders in here, but you've also assembled, in my opinion, I'm sure you would agree, an all-star cast of builders.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's kind of funny, like you'd think that you're in competition with builders, but you're not. You're really collaborative with all these builders. So can you explain some of that?
Yeah, so I guess stepping back for a second, Curtis Homes has had a huge vision to be able to develop and build communities and neighborhoods like we're doing here today. Our development company, Legacy Development Group, is a development company specifically designed to acquire land, develop property, build communities that then we sell to Curtis Homes to be able to build on. Yeah. And when it comes to large scale developments like this, the reality is we're a small company that's getting started and really rapidly growing, and we just can't handle that size of a project. And so we strategically wanted to reach out to the very best builders in our community. And it was a really neat opportunity because, as you said, so many times home builders are viewed as competitors and we're just competing and it's cutthroat. But here in Bend, there's a really neat collaborative network of builders. And that's been pioneered by developments like Northwest Crossing and Discovery West, where they've brought a group of builders together. They treat them like a guild. And so that's exactly what we did here. We reached out to the very best guys. We've got Greg Welch, we have Structure Development, we have Lifestyle Homes and Curtis Homes that have come together as the developing partners that have acquired the property, that are entrusting Legacy Development to develop the property, and then in turn selling the lots back to that development group and their percentage of shares that they own and the lots that they get. And so it's worked out really well, and we're honored to be a group and partnering together.
It seems like a great, model, and maybe you can speak to this a little bit. You know, I know that Brooks Resources is kind of, I don't know, maybe they've almost kind of pioneered this model as far as I know. I remember hearing articles way back in 2000 when they kind of originally did Northwest Crossing and how they were doing it. They were like nationally recognized for how they put this together with the guild. And so it's awesome the way that you kind of sound like, yeah, that really works. Let's just do that.
Yeah, and the reality is, I mean, for smaller home builders, we simply can't compete with larger regional or national home builders from acquiring land standpoint. Yeah. And so by grouping together, you know, we really did take that Brooks Resources model, but took it to another level of saying, we're not just gonna buy lots from each other, we're actually gonna partner together, we're gonna acquire the land, we're gonna develop it together. We're gonna be really thoughtful and mindful in the way that we lay out the community and the designs that we do and the collaboration that we work together. And ultimately, we believe that really adds value to the customer at the end of the day. So we're excited about it.
So what are some of the amenities that really made you like coming over here in this particular part of land?
Yeah, absolutely. So as we mentioned already, I mean, it's the last large parcel of land, but it's not just the last large parcel, it's the last large parcel on the west side in this strategic location. So we're right at Shevlin Park and Skyline Ranch Road. You know, Skyline Ranch Road is going to connect all the way through, so you'll be able to drive straight through to Tetherow and up to Mount Bachelor and Century Drive, which is right at the heart of Talline. We're also right next to Shevlin Park and the hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails heading up to the Cascades. The location here is perfect. We're a few minutes to Northwest Crossing, a few more minutes to downtown and the Old Mill. It's perfect. And it just promotes a great lifestyle here.
Do you have any idea, I don't want to put you on the spot, do you have any idea when the actual commercial stuff? It seems like every neighborhood, if they have a little chunk set aside for commercial, obviously it's the last to be developed because demographically speaking, maybe it's hard for, you know.
Hey, you need the doors.
Is there any way that we're gonna get the commercial stuff earlier?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited. We're actually in permits. We're getting ready to break ground on our first commercial building. It'll be breaking ground in January of 2025, so just a few months away. That commercial building is gonna feature a coffee shop. It's gonna feature our design center. It'll also feature the Curtis Homes headquarters, and so we're really excited about that, but it's gonna be right at the heart. And we really heard, you know, ironically, when you go into developments and you go before like city council and planning commissions and you get outside opinions in, we got nothing but support, and the neighbors really came together and said, we want to see commercial in our area. We want to be able to walk to restaurants, to coffee shops. We're looking forward to that amenity. And yes, we typically will wait towards the end when you have enough people living here to support that amenity, but we want to bring it right at the beginning, and we're really excited. So the roundabout's complete, the entrance is complete. Now we're going to start grading that commercial area, and you'll see buildings going vertical in 25, which will be really exciting.
All right, so maybe the last question here, where are we at right now? I mean, you've kind of already discussed a little bit about the phases, but I mean, like, do we have people living in here? You know, what do we have for sale in here? Yeah. What does that look like?
Great question. So we've obviously started at phase one. Phase one has 18 homes. 16 of those 18 are under construction right now. We have 5 residents already living here in Talline, which we're really excited about. I think there's 6 homes currently on the market right now. There's a few homes that are just finishing up and ready to move into. There's a few that'll be finishing in the next coming months. And then here in phase 2, we've got some amazing homes that are breaking ground right behind us. I don't think they're even on the market yet, but if you're interested, there will be homes coming on the market really soon. And so we're super excited. It's amazing. And I appreciate the opportunity to meet with you today.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, thank you so much for coming on, because
absolutely.
I've known that you're a great builder for many, many years. We've had deals together, and you know, it's really cool to see you doing the development thing now. And so this is just really great. I mean, I know that you've done some other developments, some smaller stuff in the past, but this is a pretty big development. So
yeah, this is our first master plan community, and we're so excited and honored to be doing it.
This is very cool. Where can people find out more about you and Curtis Homes?
CurtisHomesLLC.com is where there's information about us. We've got homes that are coming on available here in Talline in phase 2 in the next couple weeks. We're really excited about. TallineWestBend.com is information on Talline itself. Yep. The other builders, Greg Welch, Structure Development, Lifestyle Homes, each of them have websites. sites. They've got beautiful houses as well. We're really excited about having them here. So check it all out.
And you got a YouTube channel now going on, don't you?
We do, yeah. We got a YouTube, we got an Instagram. We're doing our thing. So we've had it for years. We just haven't been uploading lately. So we're getting back after it.
Awesome, man. Thanks so much. Hey guys, you guys know the whole drill. Thanks so much for watching. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell in the area, my team and I would love to be your local real estate resource of choice. You can go to krommrealestate.com, stock our information down in the description. You know the deal. Cameron, thanks so much again.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks guys. We'll see you over in the next video.